Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing amazing. Thank you for stopping by again. Please guys, just ignore my background. Yes, just ignore it. I know I still have my Christmas decor and everything. I have been super busy, but don't worry, yeah, just ignore it. This one is not still in December, yeah. We are in January. Anyways, all right, so let's get into today's video. So in today's video, I'll be talking about when is the appropriate time for students to start arriving for this February semester. When is the appropriate time of arrival? Okay, because most of you guys asked me this question and I'm here to answer. Okay. All right, so let's dive into it. So first of all, as you already know, we are the INNO Global Educational Services. I am an agent here in North Cyprus. My husband and myself, we are certified agents here in North Cyprus, so we work directly with school. So if you want to study here in North Cyprus for this February, so like I said, I used to say again, we officially have two semesters in one. We have the February and also have the September. So that are the two official ones that we have. Okay, so currently now admission for the February is still ongoing, is still open. So if you want to study, because why I'm laying emphasis is that some of you send me SMS and you're asking me, is the admission still open? Yes, admission is still open. Admission is ongoing. This semester is a very short semester, like the processing is a very short one. So admission is ongoing. Students are still writing exams and some people will be done this week and everything. So admission is fully ongoing. If you want to come and study in North Cyprus for this February semester, contact us through the email that is displayed on your screen right there. Whichever means that you want to use, contact us and we're going to tell you everything, guide you everything, and you'll be here in North Cyprus to study. Okay, all right guys, so we are the INNO Global Educational Services. All right, back to what. Okay, so back to the topic. So the topic is, when is the time that a student should arrive? When is the appropriate time? Okay, so now before I go there, I will give you instances so that you know the reason why you should come at this time and why you should not come at this time. So 2020, all over the world, like you guys already know, the pandemic, COVID-19 started and everything. It affected every country. So some country, okay, like my country Nigeria, the academic system even was really affected, like a way that people that are writing WAEC, instead of May, June, they're writing it very late, if not this year, that are trying to meet up and all those things. So all over the world, it affected everybody. So likewise in Cyprus here. So our semester now, like I said, two semesters, February and September. So now it's not like February/March. So February/March is not like fully just this February semester. It it elongates till March because of the delay of COVID. Likewise in September too, it elongates till October and all that. That being said, the issue here is that when is the right time? So like in some schools, they start their registration and all those stuff from February, and some will specify from February 14th we'll do orientation, we'll do this, we'll do that, and all those activities that newbies, freshmen, like freshman year, what you all do, like what school organize for orientation, they take you around and all those things. Okay, they will list it in your letter so you see it. So if, for example, now your school is starting their orientation 14th, remember, because of COVID again, there's something we call quarantine. Every student all over, as far as you're an African, yeah, but that's the truth, Sha. But I think Pakistan also is the same thing. But as long as you're African, you're going to be doing quarantine for 14 days. You're going to be doing quarantine for 14 days. So if your school is starting registration by 14th or orientation or whatever, that means you have to count 14 days backward. That is when you're supposed to arrive so that you'll be done with the quarantine and you meet up with all those activities. So my answer is that this is just my own personal opinion. It's not like from school or from government or any official stuff. It's just my own personal suggestion or what I think is best. For me, I think that You as a student, it's better for you to start arriving. It's better for you to start arriving by second week of January, but more relaxingly from third week of January. It is perfectly okay for you to start arriving. Put in mind again, I told you guys that you're going to be doing quarantine for 14 days. So when you count all those things, then you understand that it's better for you to start come second week or third week. You have no issue. Yeah. And again, let me tell you why I said so. There are some people, and it will still happen in this semester, that will come even very, very late. The issue is that when you come extremely late, you can miss the orientation, you can miss all those things. It's not that serious. But when you come very late, it's for you now, is your capability to cope, because classes will not stop. When they start attending classes and all those, they will not stop because you've not arrived. You're permitted to arrive at a certain time, but classes will start when it's supposed to start. So whenever, regardless of when you arrive, it doesn't have anything to do with the school calendar and all those things. So sometimes it gets very tough. Like, for example, let me give an example. Some of my students last semester, they were still in quarantine and classes are started. So they'll be calling me, oh, classes are started. People are telling me that they're doing this, they're doing this, they're doing. Is it not going to affect me? All this kind of a thing. I'm still in quarantine and I have 14 full days to go, and they've started giving assignment, they started doing all those things. You just be in the panic mode, especially when you're like 3 weeks late to when they've started class, or some, no, 3 weeks is even okay. When you're 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks late, you start becoming panic and all those things. I know that some students that don't really have time, they can cope and all those things. So there are pros and cons to this thing. So what may I think, because if you really want to come and study for this February intake, you have priorly already made plans. Last year self, you've already made plans for everything that you want to do. So there is no need for delay. There is no need for delay. Likewise, that current, and today that I'm doing this video, I think it's on the 13th or 12th, whatever. But today that I'm doing the video, I'm still going to be uploading it today. So it's today that I did this video. I had an instance that some people contacted me. That was December, asking me. So some people contacted me, asking me December last year that can they come that December. The thing here is that you're dealing with human beings and you're dealing with immigration officials. You're dealing with a human being like yourself. If your classes, school is starting by February and you want to start by December to start arriving, why are you coming that early? What are you coming to do? You just put yourself into, as it is so questionable. What is the rush? Why do you want to come by December? And so if I can, I'm going to put the picture of what one student was asking me, what can she do? It's not my student, they just contacted me through the email and everything. Obviously I can never allow my student to come by December. You get, so asking me that they arrived here in Cyprus. And I'm just digressing. I don't even intend to make this video this long, but I'm just digressing because sometimes when I give out some information, most of you get it, like you really get it, and you take it to heart and do what you need to do. But some people might message me and say, oh, you're putting fear in people's mind. Oh, you're saying, see, when it comes to studying, specifically studying in North Cyprus, any information that I give you here is 100%. Any information that I give you, once it comes to studying, like the studying aspect of North Cyprus, anything I tell you here is 100%. Whether it sits right with you or it doesn't sit right, it's better for you to have the information so that you know what is obtainable. So again, the other disadvantage is for those ones that wanted to come December and everything, it's not going to be possible. That one has already passed. We're in January now. January, today's date is what, Seth? January 15th or what? Today is January 13th. So we are already there. So there is no, that issue now is ruled out. There is no early coming. It has already passed. So currently now we are in January. So this is the ideal time to process your admission, do everything, and also arrive so that you'll be like everything that I'm saying. So I hope I answered the question. So before I end, I just want to put this word of advice. If you like, you take it. If you don't like, it's just, I'm just saying. See, you can go to our previous students, even people that were not my students. I think I saw one boy and I felt good. I don't know where is the boy again, but I saw the email. Maybe I'll put it on the screen there. He thanked me for the advice, the guidance that I give. If you are my student, I know that most of you that are my student are watching me. When I mean my student, I mean people that are passing through my agency. So if you want me to be your agent, you can contact me through the email and I'll do everything. So if you're my student, collect every information that I tell you. Just do it the way I'm doing it. Every guidance, every instruction, do it that way, and you'll never ever get into any trouble. Don't run faster than your shadow or below your shadow. Everything that I give you is concrete. And if you check through history, you can go through our videos. We, the INNO Global, our agency, we are always the first set of people. Our students always arrive early. If you check like September, that was 2020, after the COVID, that main year of COVID. The September semester, which was the fourth semester, our students were one of the first. Like, so many agents, so many people contacted me because of that video. It was like, wow, I saw your video, and my students are asking me, how did you do anything? I put everybody through. So in case you go and hear here, you hear here, you hear this one, you hear that one, you're just gonna get yourself mixed up, entangled. Like, you're gonna get yourself misinformed. Any information that I say here, like I said, we work with school directly. So it's not second party, it's not third party. Any information that I come, mostly if you're my student, you know how we roll. We have our own platform that I give you guys the first-hand information. Then follow the instruction. Just follow my instruction. Once you follow my instruction, you will not get mixed at all. Old students, you can testify. Those people that were not even from my agency, you can even testify of my guidance and everything. So I just wanted to say that, know the kind of information, even those of you, as I'm addressing it to everybody, know the kind of information you get so that you don't get into problem. You don't misinform yourself. You don't get a wrong information or so many things. Okay, all right guys, so that is it for me. This is the right time that you can start doing your application process and all those good stuff. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.